The reason your videos are not doing good is because this hook, this initial 30 seconds is not cutting it for your customers, for your potential viewers, for the longevity of people staying and watching your videos. But how do you do it? How do you get people to watch? What do you do to hold attention and get those conversions and to get people to watch through your video? I'm gonna break this down for you step by step. I think you're gonna be surprised about what it is that is going to work for you. Hi, my name is Desiree. I'm here to help with your online marketing, period. One of the things I want you to notice when we just did that little introduction is a couple of very specific things happened. One, I told you exactly what this video was about right out the gate, so you knew exactly what to expect, and hopefully I teased you a little bit to get you to stay longer. Two, we had a lot of editing going on. There were lots of visual things that were capturing your attention, including cuts and text on screen, and then my face showing you how we're going to connect and have this conversation. And three, there was some killer music happening, telling you how to feel, building suspense, and growing anticipation into the answers to this video. There are so many things that go into making a hook good, and it is so important that we lock them down and break down each one of those points I just mentioned to you so that you can have success as well. So let's talk about what we saw in the beginning, how we delivered that information. So many people like to tease, so many people like to lay a foundation, give ground, give story. Like that's sometimes what I will do as well. But I also know that the reason we have pivoted into this is what to expect is because we are living in the TikTok era. The TikTok sensationalist era is where we only have a thumb scroll to stop someone from moving on away from our content. So we have to hook them fast. We're not starting with, hey, my name is Desiree and I totally think you should listen to me because of these reasons. None of that. And now we need to turn it into what it needs to be, which is the answers and the solutions in a snazzy, quickie, holding attention kind of a way. So deliver on what you say. There are a couple different approaches that you can do this. You can go the emotional route, and that could be like, are you just really struggling with getting people to watch your videos? You don't understand why, and you feel like you're seeing everybody else have monumental success and growth on their channels that you just want. And you know what? It's really hard. Like you can go the emotional route, or you can kind of do like what I did, which is like snap to it, go into the attention, give the value, all that. We're entrepreneurs. Like we're creating to grow a business. We're not creating to be some big monumental brand, or maybe you are, and that's why you're watching this. That's cool too. But I hope you're watching this because you're trying to build something bigger for yourself as a business, as a professional. Let's just give that value, all right? Get into it and get them hooked and tell them why they should stay. I feel like that's gonna really help you out. Having the right words is super, super important, but it's also important to have the right visuals. We are a visual people. Our attention spans are so short. We literally as human beings have a shorter attention span than goldfish now, okay? And with the help of, sensationalist creators like Mr. Beast and Casey Neistat, all these things, like we gotta have those fast cuts in the beginning, okay? We have to really have a lot going on to hold our visual interest while we listen to what's being said, okay? So maybe rather than starting with like the close-up on your face or just holding here for a while or on a shot or on a situation, add movement, add cuts, really lay in what's going on. Hold that visual attention. Even throughout the length of your video, you really want to make sure that you are holding attention throughout the video in a really smart way. And that happens by adding visuals, adding in just fun humor or pictures or GIFs and stuff like that. Having those visual breaks holds attention. Those long shots are for The Godfather, okay? You're not making The Godfather movies. You are making a YouTube video to hold attention and give value and hopefully build a thriving community based on that value you are given, okay? So hold that visual tension through those cuts and those edits. And then I also think it's important to make sure that while we're having the right words and we're saying the right things, we have to set a mood and a tone to our videos. Like this is like a date situation, right? Where we're like, okay, we need to set the mood so we know how to feel and love it. And like we see this really well on TikTok where people will take like videos of like Frozen and then like add in different music like scary thriller music or like high adventure impact music when it's supposed to be this like serene, thoughtful moment. That's what the music originally says. Music dictates the tone of your video. So tell people how to feel in that beginning of your video. The beginning of my video is very like building. We're very like intensifying what has happened. We're like anticipating like it's like the beginning of those movies with the THQ where it's like, right? I want you to feel that when we're coming into energy. How do you want people to feel watching your videos. And that's the music that you need to have that's in there to get them to stay. Usually your big three are gonna be like high energy, thriller, like intense, and like emotional. Like those are the three kind of like musical tones that we're going through in our video content. Now, when we want to like map out like what we can do to have success. Now, when it comes to what happens after the introduction, well, you have to make sure that you have the right things in place to make sure that your videos are set up. So watch this video that I have for you here, where I'm gonna break down for you my tips for success.